What's going on, OK crew? Happy Friday. Today we've got a classic OK Fitness at home workout where we're gonna go with a warm-up, really focused on opening up the hips, getting that hip mobility, even a follow-up from the yoga from yesterday. And then we've got a 10-minute AMRAP and a core to finish off with today. Let's do it. Your warm-up is gonna start off with inchworms in order to stretch the back part of your legs, warm up your core, warm up your shoulders. What these look like, we've done these before. We're going to hinge at the hips, walk your hands out all the way into a top of your push-up, and then trying to keep your legs relatively straight. Walk back up tall, stand up. That would be 1 rep. The second one we're gonna do on the ground in what's called our 90-90 position. So for that one, we're gonna go one knee forward, bent at a 90 degrees, and then the back leg coming out directly to your side, and then 90 degrees there as well. I'll show you from here. And what we're doing, try to keep your torso relatively upright and tall, hands down on the ground. We're really gonna be working with this back hip. That's what we're gonna be working on to start. So what I want you to do is think about separating your knees, and so this one pushes down to the ground, other one comes up, controlled, slow. This is all about controlling your end ranges of your joints and then relaxing down. And then we're going to do internal rotation of the hip. So this back foot's going to come up just as much as you can. Relax. That would be 1 rep. I'll show you guys one more time. Back knee comes up as high as you can. Nice and relaxed, bringing it back down and then lifting that back foot off. It's not uncommon for your hip to want to maybe cramp up a little bit or really kind of aggravate you. If that's the case, you can lean into it a little bit more or just do 1 or 2 reps, kind of give yourself a second break and then go right back into it. And then the last hip warm-up, we're going to stretch. So we're going to do what's called the couch stretch. We've got a couch here, so it's perfect. It works out. We're going to get your back foot up onto the couch or a chair or whatever it is, with the back knee just resting beneath your hip here. Front leg is flat on the ground in front of you. And what we're really looking for here is not just to fall forward. That's not going to stretch the hip flexors that we're really trying to do here. What I do want you to do is come up tall, tighten your abs like you're about to be punched in the stomach, and tense up your glutes. And so think about hip in relation to the knee. I almost want, if this is my hip and this is my knee, I want to push my hip forward a little bit while staying tall. So by squeezing the glutes, I'm doing that, and then you're going to feel that stretch right here. Once you find that spot where you're feeling that stretch on the front part of that leg, nice deep breaths there, and you'll hold that for the allotted time. That is the couch stretch. For our 10-minute AMRAP, it's short but intense, right? This is the one where you get to push the pace because you know it's only 10 minutes long, get your sweat going, and then you can slow things down for the core at the end. We're talking 15 jump squats, 10 per side high knees, and then 5 burpees. So let's talk about them. For your jump squats, if you're not at the level where you can jump yet, that's fine, just do regular squats. If you can jump, what that's going to look like is regular squat form, but you're just going to get some air off the ground and then absorb your landing each time. So it'll look something like this. Okay, try not to be too loud for my neighbors downstairs, but that's the jump squat. And then after that is high knees. You can choose to do these marching or running in place. And for your burpees, you can do these stepping back or jumping back, and then just find the level that works best for you, whether you bring your hands down all the way on the ground, or if you put your hands up on a level, on a higher surface, like a countertop or a couch. And again, remember, just like if we're doing push-ups, fingers straight, elbows back, all the way down and all the way up. So I'll walk you through 1 or 2 here. Hands down the ground, stepping back, and then stepping up, jumping up at the top. Or if you're gonna jump, that's the burpee. For our core today, we're just doing 2 different exercises. We're looking for Russian twists and dead bugs. 20 reps on each exercise, which means 10 reps per side for those 2. And let's talk about it. So your Russian twists, you can start with the feet on the ground. That's gonna be slightly easier. Lean back, staying tall in your chest and your shoulders. Now don't just do this, right? We've talked about this before, not just a dilly-dally, whatever, Russian twist. We're looking for a hand straight out, like you're holding Simba, and then you're gonna rotate to the side, rotate to the other side. That's gonna be much better than what you can do to make that a little bit harder. Lean back a little bit more, bring the feet up off the ground, and then do the same thing. That's the Russian twist. And then for your dead bugs, you can lie down on the ground. Number one important thing is bring that low back down into the ground. Hold it there the whole time. Hands above your shoulders, knees above your hips. Easier version is keep the knee bent, come down to the ground and back up. Harder version is just straighten out that leg all the way and then back up tall. Again, keeping your low back down to the ground the whole time. Abs should be really engaged that whole exercise. That is your Friday workout, guys. Hope it was another good week. Quarantine is all right. We're getting through, and have a great weekend. We'll see you next week.